Yo, what is up guys, Dimeo is back with a brand new video, and in today's video we're going to be playing some Black Ops 3. I have not uploaded a video on Black Ops 3 ever since this game was actually in its prime. I don't think I uploaded Black Ops 3 after Modern Warfare Remastered came out. But seeing as the topic we're talking about in today's video, I thought, you know, since we're talking about Black Ops 4, why not hop back on some Black Ops 3? Because I actually have something that I'm going to relate to when it comes to Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4, something that I want to kind of bring into discussion. And plus, a lot of people like watching Black Ops 3. Now, by no means does that mean that I'm gonna start making videos on Black Ops 3 consistently, unless people want me to go back from time to time and stuff like that. It's just, seeing as the topic we're talking about, I thought that it'd be fitting. Don't expect any stellar gameplay from me either, because I haven't played this game in fucking forever. I may have hopped on once in a while just for fun and stuff, but you guys know me. I stick to the new Call of Duties. That's the only Call of Duties that I snipe on. Modern Warfare Remastered, I sniped on that throughout the entire year, and same with Call of Duty World War II. I'm not going back to this game. But holy fuck, dude, I was level 438 on this game. So yeah, as you can tell, I have played this game a shit ton. And holy fuck, I forgot how beautiful the colors were on this game. Like, Call of Duty World War II just can't compare when it comes to the colors on this game. So as you can see by the title of this video, it's probably titled something along the lines of, what if Black Ops 4 is bad? And that's the question in today's video. What if Call of Duty Black Ops 4 ends up being a bad game? I actually made a video years ago titled, what if Call of Duty Black Ops 3 will be bad? And that ended up blowing up. That ended up getting like hundreds of views on my channel. Relatively speaking, it blew up for my channel. And I wanted to bring that topic back into discussion for Call of Duty Black Ops 4 because this is a very, very important year for Call of Duty. If Call of Duty Black Ops 4 fails, I don't even know what the fuck we're going to do. We're actually going to talk about that in this video. We're going to bring up the discussion. Now, before we get into that topic, I want to let you guys know that everything I'm about to say is assuming that Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is not coming out and that it's not a thing. If Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is a thing and it comes out with multiplayer and everything and it stays the same, you can completely disregard anything that I'm saying because that's probably going to save the community this year. But for this video, we're assuming that Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Remastered just isn't a thing and that it's only going to be Black Ops 4 by its own. I'm actually having a lot of fun on this game right now. That's not a good thing. I don't want to have fun on this game. I like Call of Duty World War II too much. I recognize the fact that this game is way better than Call of Duty World War II. It's just, I want to stick to the new games. I don't like going back to old CODs. I will be making a video like this for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, which is going to come in the future because, you know, as soon as you put Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Remastered in the title, you get a shit ton of views apparently. And you know, more views equals cha-ching, money, more Lamborghinis. But anyway, let's get into this. What if Call of Duty Black Ops 4 turns out to be a bad game and nobody likes it? Really quickly, I want to give you guys a backstory. As I said, I made a video exactly like this for Call of Duty Black Ops 3 because Call of Duty Ghosts came out, which was a failure. Advanced Warfare came out, which was a failure. And then Call of Duty Black Ops 3 was about to come out. And I told myself that if Call of Duty Black Ops 3 wasn't good, I was going to quit Call of Duty. Call of Duty Black Ops 3 was going to be the nail in the coffin for the series. If Black Ops 3 ended up failing, this series would have just completely died out and nothing would have came of this series anymore. Nobody would have played this game anymore. Nobody would have liked Call of Duty, but Black Ops 3 thankfully actually saved the community and was a success. Black Ops 3 is actually my third favorite Call of Duty. My first is Modern Warfare 2, my second is Black Ops 2, and then my third is Black Ops 3. So thankfully this game came around and it saved the community and it kept us around for a few more years. But we are in the exact same boat today as we were when Call of Duty Black Ops 3 was about to come out. Call of Duty Black Ops 4 needs to be the Call of Duty that brings us back. It needs to be the amazing Call of Duty that we've all been waiting for. Of course, assuming that Modern Warfare 2 Remastered isn't going to come out. But let's look at Call of Duty's life cycle. Black Ops 3 came out and it was a phenomenal game. It was extremely successful. It did very, very well on YouTube. Montages were fucking amazing on this game. And overall, the game was just successful. Then Infinite Warfare came out and it was the worst Call of Duty of all time. It's funny how Infinity Ward just managed to make worse Call of Duties every single fucking time they make one. We had Call of Duty Black Ops 2 come out, which statistically is apparently the greatest Call of Duty of all time. Modern Warfare 2 was better, I don't care what you say. And then Call of Duty Ghosts came out after that, which at the time was considered the worst Call of Duty of all time. And then Advanced Warfare came out, which, oh god, that's even worse than Ghost. That is, oh boy. And then Treyarch came back around and they created Black Ops 3, which was one of the greatest Call of Duties of all time. And then Infinity Ward came up next and they managed to make a game that was worse than Call of Duty Ghost. They made Infinite Warfare, Oh god!
That's a supply drop.
That game was so bad that I never even played it. I played a little bit of the beta from Infinite Warfare, and then I quit the game. I never actually played the full release of Infinite Warfare. Not a single second on my record of that game. In my opinion, Infinite Warfare to this day stands as the worst Call of Duty of all time. And then Call of Duty World War II came out, which a lot of people thought that that game was going to save the Call of Duty community because boots on the ground, World War II setting, everybody thought this was a great idea. And the game did phenomenally for the first 2 months of its release, but the game wasn't supported whatsoever. They didn't add any updates at all to that game, which allowed it to actually get stale, and Call of Duty World War II, which was one of the most highly anticipated Call of Duties of all time, ended up being a failure. I personally still love the game. I think the game is really, really good, and I still play it to this day. But I can't say the same for the rest of the Call of Duty community, because we need more updates. We need things to actually keep the game fresh. You can't just presume that everybody's gonna play the game for an entire year if you don't add anything to it. Map packs don't count, by the way. They need to add other things besides map packs, which, by the way, map packs should be free at this point. You guys make enough money off of supply drops. Do you honestly think we want to dish out more money on map packs? But as you can see, compared to Call of Duty 3 years ago, we are in the same boat right now. We need Black Ops 4 to be the best Call of Duty of all time, or at least one of the best in Call of Duty history, which personally, I have no doubt that it's actually going to be able to do that. I think Treyarch are going to deliver this year. They have never ever made a bad Call of Duty game. World at War was amazing. Black Ops 1 was amazing. Black Ops 2 is the best Call of Duty of all time statistically, and Black Ops 3 is one of the best Call of Duties of all time. So I have absolutely no doubt that Treyarch are going to deliver this year. But that still begs the question, what if by some small chance Treyarch actually managed to fuck up this year and make a bad Call of Duty, which I really can't see happening, but it is still possible, guys. You guys think it's impossible for Treyarch to fuck up. Guys, it is not impossible to fuck up a game. The only way I can see Call of Duty Black Ops 4 failing is if the colors of the game are really fucking shit, the maps are garbage, the game doesn't add anything new to keep it fresh, or just plain and simple, the game isn't fun to play and people don't want to watch it on YouTube. When it comes to colors, I have no doubt that Treyarch are going to deliver on that. They know that a good color palette is very, very important for a game's success, not only when playing it, but also when creating content on it. So when it comes to the colors, I think we can pretty much guarantee that Treyarch know what they're doing when it comes to that. When it comes to map design, if you look at Treyarch's track record, they know what they're doing. They're really good at map design, so I have no doubt again that they're going to deliver on that this year. Now, probably one of the most important factors of all, of whether or not this game is going to be good, whether Black Ops 4 is going to do well, is if it does well on YouTube or if it's just fun to play, period. Call of Duty Black Ops 3 was fun to play and it was fun to watch on YouTube because the game is just really, really good. The game mechanics are awesome. Even though this game had futuristic movement and jetpacks and all that stuff, which, by the way, I hope that Call of Duty Black Ops 4 has traditional movement like Black Ops 2. If the game did have futuristic movement, I don't think it would kill the game. It would just severely hinder its ability to actually be successful. I hope it's boots on the ground. I hope it's a modern shooter of some sort. I don't want the futuristic movement to ever make a return in Call of Duty again. So those are the three main things that Treyarch need to nail this year. Good maps, good colors, and just a fun game that you can enjoy playing and also watching on YouTube. If they can nail those three things, I think we're in for a really, really good Call of Duty this year. But now, let's bring the real discussion. What if they don't manage to nail any of these things? The game isn't fun to play, it's not fun to watch on YouTube, the colors are shit, and the maps are terrible. What happens to the Call of Duty franchise if we have another year, a third year in a row, where Call of Duty fails? Because Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered weren't a success. I personally love Modern Warfare. But as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, if they don't nail those three things and Call of Duty Black Ops 4 ends up being a failure of a game like Infinite Warfare, like Modern Warfare Remastered, because personally, I loved Modern Warfare Remastered. I thought it was a great remaster, but a lot of the community didn't enjoy it. So that year for Call of Duty was a failure. And then Call of Duty World War II, unfortunately, even though again, I really like the game, the rest of the community doesn't like it. That's 2 years in a row that Call of Duty has failed. If Call of Duty Black Ops 4 fails this year, I think it's going to be the nail in the coffin. I don't see Call of Duty making a return anymore. It's already on its last legs. This is the final push for Call of Duty to come back on top. You guys might think, oh, what's another year of Call of Duty failing? But you can't think of it like that. You have to think that if this year fails, it's not just 1 year that's going to be a failure. It's also going to be the next 3 years. Do you honestly see Infinity Ward making a Call of Duty that's as successful as Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 2, and Black Ops 3? No, I personally don't have faith in Infinity Ward to actually make good games anymore. And when it comes to Sledgehammer, when they're next up in line, I don't see anybody actually actually sticking around after Call of Duty Black Ops 4, if it sucks, to see if the next game from Sledgehammer is going to be good. I don't think people will have the patience for it. That's years away from now. And then Treyarch are next up in line after Sledgehammer's next game, and by then, the community will have already left this game. Everybody will have probably quit this game by then, including myself. If Black Ops 4 isn't a good game, I don't see myself sticking with this franchise anymore. I'm sorry, but I really don't see myself doing so. I'll probably move over to Fortnite, or I'll probably move over to the next big game. Whatever game I love playing at the time. Now, of course, I need to put out there that I have very, very low standards when it comes to Call of Duty. I enjoyed Modern Warfare Remastered. I enjoy Call of Duty World War II. My standards for Call of Duties are not very, very high. So even if they manage to fuck up on all of these things, as long as they have some good maps, I could probably see myself playing this game for the entire year. But just because I enjoy the game doesn't mean that the rest of the community is going to. I saw that during Modern Warfare Remastered, and I'm seeing that currently with Call of Duty World War II. The games just don't do as well on YouTube because nobody likes to play the game and nobody likes to watch the game. So what's the conclusion to all of this? I've been rambling on a lot, but the bottom line I'm trying to get at in this video is that if Call of Duty Black Ops 4, by some small chance, it fails this year and it is not a good Call of Duty for YouTube or to play with the competition that they have, because Fortnite right now is killing Call of Duty. If with all of those factors, Call of Duty Black Ops 4 is a failure and Fortnite is extremely successful and it remains successful as it is, I personally think that is the end of Call of Duty, that this game is just simply not going to come back because nobody's going to have the patience for the next Treyarch game. So to answer the question that this video title asks, if Call of Duty Black Ops 4 doesn't bring us back this year, that's pretty much it. Call of Duty is done for. And that's pretty much my conclusion and where this video topic comes to an end. And I'm gonna end this video off here, but before I do that, I just want to mention really quick that I know that this video is really, really negative. We're focusing on the dark side of Call of Duty, but at the same time, you guys have to focus on the silver line. Treyarch have never made a bad Call of Duty, and I highly doubt that they are going to do that this year. So as much as I'm speculating as to whether or not Call of Duty Black Ops 4 is going to be a failure and all that stuff, just remember that I highly doubt that that's going to be the case this year. I'm not going to take it for granted and say that Treyarch aren't going to fuck up, but they definitely can. But I just really don't see it happening. I feel like the chances of that happening are very, very slim. So as negative as this video was, just remember that this doesn't actually have an impact on what's going to happen. It doesn't matter how many of these videos I make speculating of whether or not the next Call of Duty is going to be good or not. We just have to wait and see when the game actually comes out. I just wanted to have a little bit of a discussion, and that's it. Just know that I'm looking forward to Call of Duty Black Ops 4, and I think it's going to be an amazing Call of Duty. Treyarch, the entire community is counting on you, so don't let us down. But that's pretty much the end of today's discussion. I'm gonna end the video off here. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much the end of the video. I'll have my last one run up across the screen. If you haven't checked that out already, definitely make sure to check it out. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.